Thanks to everyone who have subscribed. If you have not, please do. And thanks for coming out here. I really appreciate you. Fresh trouble for Adams Oshiomhole. Kano High Court judge dragged to NJC. The embattled national chairman of the ruling All Progressive Congress, APC, Adams Oshiomhole, may be in for fresh trouble for the conflict raging the ruling party. The judgment of the High Court, Kano, has become questionable, and presiding judge, Justice Louis Adigbo, dragged to the National Judiciary Council, NJC, for investigation. A legal practitioner, Andrew Eweta, has sent a petition to the NJC against Justice Louis Alagun of the Federal High Court in Kano for alleged misconduct as a presiding judge. The lawyer is accusing Justice Alagun to have, on Thursday, hurriedly set aside the judgment of a court of coordinate judiciary same level. The Federal High Court, Abuja, which ordered Oshiomhole to stop parading himself as the national chairman of the All Progressive Congress APC, upholding the suspension of the chairman by his word in Edo State. Andrew, in the petition to the NJC, argued that the interior order of Justice Alagun was hurriedly granted in favor of the defendants in the suit less than 24 hours after Oshiomhole was stopped by an injunction from Justice Daniele Sinshe from parading himself as the APC national chairman. This is more so since Oshiomhole has already filed an appeal to the Court of Appeal, Abuja, which is still pending, while the Kano judge assumed jurisdiction on the case. My petitioner, Andrew, demanded proper investigation of Justice Alagun on the hasty judgment and, where necessary, apply sanction if implied. The petition now pending at the NJC questions the basis of the judgment that restored Oshiomhole as APC chairman. There are indications that the findings may affect the benefactor of the judgment of the judge indictment if the founds imply. Well, Nigerians, this is what is going on now. Oshiomhole is in for more trouble. This might be very fresh trouble because of what has been going on. We know of what happened. Federal High Court in Abuja, the federal capital, suspended him as the national chairman. But guess what? My people, in less than 24 hours, I'll give you a little bit of history regarding what has been going on. We know that Oshiomhole has been suspended from his own hometown in Etiosa local government, and so he's been taken to court with the intention to stop parading himself as the national chairman. Oshiomhole happened to be the governor of Edo State for 2 tenures, that's 8 years. And on leaving as the governor, one of the people who has served in his cabinet, the person of Godwin Obaseki, Oshiomhole, supported him, no doubt. They worked together, him and all APC, to make sure he emerged the APC chairman of Edo State. Good. We fast forward. Obaseki became the governor, and appointment time began. House of Legislative, House of Assembly, and all that. And all of a sudden, hey, my people, when they say Godfatherism, it's real. Oh. My guy, now Oshiomhole show up, say, boy, I need to tell you who to appoint. Obaseki initially kept quiet. They were rolling together. I mean, somebody who has been your benefactor, who really, picked you among everybody that served in his cabinet. He gave you his support through his weight behind you to become the governor. I mean, Obaseki initially kept quiet, but this kept going on, asking about the state treasury, what was coming in, what it was spent for, how it should be spent. Nigerians, we know that any society that supports godfatherism will not go far. It won't, because the godfather, we know Nigerians, an average Nigerian, not all, I'm saying an average, this is my opinion and I believe I'm entitled to my opinion, so please don't crucify me. Thank you. An average Nigerian is greedy, especially seeing the money of governments. We know what is going on. We know about money laundering. Look at Abacha. That was the military, whatever. You see how much that man thief now. USF not going to give Nigeria back the money, because even Buhari will say they fight, when you say he aim at corruption, see who is corrupt. I mean, let's call a spade a spade. Who is really corrupt? The US discussed with Nigeria and said Abacha's loot is here, over 300 billion US dollars. They said this money could be used to facilitate growth and development in your country. You guys come have this money. Fine. Everything was going on perfectly fine, no? And guess what? Trust the US. They do their thorough investigation, only to find out that, hey, you want to hear? I'll give you the bombshell. You can refer to my former news, my previous news, and get that news. Refer back, please. Only to find out that Nigerian government, Buhari precisely, was going to give KB State's governor $100 million US dollars. Refer back. There are evidences. Please refer back and see for yourself. And you know what? The US investigation panel said, you know what, Nigerians, when you are ready, you get this money. So that money is still on hold. And guess what, Malami? The person of what's it called now? What is his position again? I don't even want to know. He came up saying, oh, we will use the road from Lagos to Abuja, to all the way to the south, east, southwest. We're going to make sure all the federal roads are done with that money. We're also going to do from the federal capital all the way to the north. That was what they made Nigerians to believe. That's what they always do. That's why we are where we are. They come with electoral promises, ambiguous ones that they cannot even, and the people are so gullible. You know, they are so gullible. They just fall for every trick. You know, so I go back to Oshiomhole, my guys. Oshiomhole, my people. Oshiomhole, you know, immediately he was suspended. Guess what? He filed for an appeal. But here's the catch. Oshiomhole has threatened APC to open his mouth. And when he does, now wow, things go happen. Nigerians not go believe waiting they happen for the country. And guess what? Before 24 hours, same level of court, not a higher court. I mean, he has appealed the normal judiciary process being followed. He has appealed to the appeal court to look to reveal the judgment of the Federal High Court Territory, suspending him. My people, before 24 hours, so Kano State's courts, same level as the one in Federal Capital Territory, Abuja, lifted nullified the judgment of the Abuja courts, saying it was nullified. Guess what? If we are going to make Nigerian judiciary system anything of meaningful sense, and if we're going to get into international standards, things must be in order. And guess what? So now that very judge that presided over that Oshiomhole's case, that has gone ahead to say the judgments of the APC Oshiomhole in Abuja was nullified, has now been dragged, and he's going to be investigated, which is the normal procedures, normal whatever should happen. He's going to be investigated, and guess what? If he's found indicted, his clients, the person who enjoyed that favor, will also be indicted. My people, now waiting they happen be this. So I would like to hear your thoughts on what you think on this. These are my opinion. You've heard the news. These are my thoughts. I would like to hear what you think about what is going on in Nigeria. I mean, what is really going on with our judiciary system? This is what happened with Showore, that the US had to intervene with five members of the House of Assembly of US coming together to write a letter to warn Nigerians, to warn our law system that they were not obeying the rule of law. And guess what? Before the twinkle of an eye, Shawore was released. Nigerians. So now waiting they happen be this. So I would like to hear your thoughts and your take on what you think is going on regarding Oshiomhole. He's in more woes and more things are going to unfold. I would like you to stay tuned to the dial at Apple Line Media. We keep you informed on all that is going on in Nigeria, around the nations of the world. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. We're here to keep you up to date. Thanks very much. Don't forget to leave me a comment so we can really look at this together. Thanks for listening. Have a good day.